Okay, we're here with Luis Villa and James Wellington, two key players for the Santa Maria football team this year. They start the season against Cabrillo. So what's the preparation been like for the season this year? New coach coming in. You guys are in the Northern League again this year. What's the preparation been like this year for you guys?
Well, it's been tough. They're pushing us a little harder than we've ever been pushed before, but we're all working together and we're all pushing through it together. So we're trying to build a family bond and we're just trying to get after it this year.
Okay. How have you been preparing for the season? Are you ready for it physically? Playing the tight end position, you made some big plays last year. What should we expect from yourself personally this year? What do you think you're going to do to add to this team this year?
I'm trying to be a lot more help on defense since last year everybody knows me at tight end, so I'm trying to make plays at the D-end position.
Okay. Last year we had Dominique Garrett was a quarterback last year. Isaiah Bernal is going to be the quarterback this year. Have you kind of gotten a rhythm with him? Talk about the quarterback position and the offense as a whole. How's that been working out with the new quarterback?
Yeah, it's been good. It doesn't really feel like a change, because he basically learned a lot from Dom, and he hung out with him a lot. So he's basically like Dom, but younger.
Okay. I'm with Santa Maria. I play a little bit of football there. What's it like playing at Santa Maria? We don't have the best reputation on the field. Are you guys motivated to do better, to kind of bring up the reputation of Santa Maria? What's it like? Is it difficult playing with the program? I know we don't have the most resources and stuff like that. Just kind of describe what it's like being in the Santa Maria High School football program.
Well, it's tough because we don't have a lot of depth, and it's tough taking all the stuff that they talk about us, but I think our goal is to just change the program around, maybe as long as it takes, but we just want to bring Santa Maria back up and bring some pride back into the football program.
Yeah, you still have that same kind of approach, playing at Santa Maria. We don't have the best reputation, but we got some. I think we got some pieces. Santa Maria's got some pieces this year. What do you think you can do to kind of improve your reputation of the football program at Santa Maria?
I think we just gotta show people that we're not the old Santa Maria this year, and change their mindset.
Finally, what are some goals for the team this year? What do you think you guys can do? You guys can't compete in the Northern League. What do you think you guys are going to be at the end of the season this year? In the playoffs? What can you expect out of you guys?
Playoffs.
Playoffs for sure. What do you think the expectations are this year for you guys?
I think we're going to compete.
All right. Thanks for your time, man. Good luck this year. Thanks. We're here with Coach Dan Ellington, first year at Santa Maria, coming over from Pioneer Valley. What's it been like coming over? It's been a good transition. I know you've been at the school for a little bit now. What's it been like coming to Santa Maria?
Well, it's been great. The kids when I got over there, they allowed me to come in their lives, and we're trying to put in place a program that will last for several years down the road, and we're changing the environment, myself and the coaching staff, and these kids are buying in. So all in all, it's been a real good transition.
Okay. Myself, I'm a Santa Maria grad, so I like to see. It seems like we got a good coach.
Yeah.
We've had some good coaches, but it seems like you definitely have the right mentality. What should we expect out of you guys this year? You're in the Northern League. You've been in the Pac-7,
right?
In the LPL, you've had some tough league competition. Now you're in the Northern League. Do you feel that's a good fit? Do you feel you can compete in that league? What should we expect out of Santa Maria playing in that league?
Well, I think you're going to see a team that's going to compete. I think in our league we definitely can compete against anyone who's playing in our league. Again, we got work to do though. But as far as playing in the upper leagues and so forth, I learned a lot when I was coaching at Pioneer Valley because I was in a Pac-8 for a while, and then or Pac-7, and then the LPL, and I'm in this league. But these guys are ready to play, so we'll get there.
Okay. What are some strengths for this team this year? I know Dom Garrett was the quarterback last year. You might have to. You're replacing him. Is the offense going to be a strength? It's going to be a defensive-led team. What do we expect out of this team this year? On the field.
Well, that's a good question. It's a long ways to go. But I would say that I think what you're going to see is a defense that swarms around a little bit, and an offense that is consistent and technically sound. So we're going to try to keep their other team's defense off the field, and make some stops.
Okay. You've had some fun offenses. I think usually the interesting offense. How would you kind of describe the offense this year? What's kind of the packages you're going to be running? How would you kind of, is it going to be a hurry up, no huddle? What's the offensive system this year?
Last year we were real fast. I called the offense. This year I brought in Matt Andre, who was the offensive coordinator for Morro Bay for several years, and he's been coaching for a long time. We're basically taking on his offensive scheme, and his offensive scheme is more of a spread power game, but we still want to go fast tempo. That's going to be our goal, is to go fast.
Okay. Finally, who are some kids to keep an eye on this year who might have a big season? I know James Wellington made some big plays in the passing game. I know Luis B is back. He's kind of a cornerstone player on the line. Who are some kids you think we need to be looking out for this year who might make some big plays?
Well, besides those two guys, we're going to give the ball to Isaiah Bernal, quarterback, and he's a good athlete. I think he's grown a little bit over the year, and he's taken on that role really well. Also got Santian Raymond. He's going to be our running back, and he's a guy who can make plays for us. And then Juan Contreras on both sides of the ball. He's going to be a guy we can throw the ball to, and then also he can come up and make plays as a safety.
Okay. And finally, the season starts August 28th against Cabrillo. How do you feel about that matchup? What do you think you guys can do? It seems like a pretty competitive game there at first look. How do you feel about that game? What do you guys got to do to be successful against Cabrillo?
Well, our preseason is basically getting ready for the season, and but Cabrillo, we want to get off to a good start. So, I think it's a good matchup. I think it's an excellent matchup for us for our first game of the year, and I think we're gonna give them hell. Okay, to be honest with you.
All right. Welcome to Santa Maria, man. Thanks for your time and everything. Good luck this year. I'm Santa Maria Times assistant sports editor Joe Bailey. We just had our media day here at St. Joseph High School. We had 11 schools come and take pictures, video, interviews, all that good stuff. So I want to take a moment to thank everybody who came today, especially St. Joseph for letting us host this event here today. It was a lot of fun. We hope to do this again in the future. So look for our special section previewing the upcoming high school football season. It will be in the Santa Maria Times and Lompoc Record on Sunday, August 23rd, in the Adobe Press and Times Press Recorder on Friday, August 28th, the same day the season starts. So get ready for the season and expect the great coverage that we provide every year.